Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Saturday morning premiere. First, let me say if you are not a fan of me being able to react to people who are cruel or unnecessary in their critique, then please find the unsubscribe button and do so at this time. This is my channel. This is my passion. I will always be showing cruelty when others are doing it over the top. Now, this fellow YouTuber, Yaba, she will sometimes not go over the top, but her commentary is so non-sequential that I will be making comments on it because 90% of what she says is non-sequential and very mean and very cruel and not helpful in any way, shape, or form. So again, if this is not your cup of tea and you thought that I was just going to do religion type things Monday through, Sunday, and you don't want to, and you don't want to miss out on those, and you're okay with missing those, that's fine. Please unsubscribe now. This is not a popularity contest. I will be doing this until I hit 1,000 subscribers. If I don't get 1,000 subscribers, guess what? That just means I will be doing this until I get that. So I've heard that I don't know how to run my channel. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. You're right. I don't know how. I'm doing it out of passion. I'm doing it out of desire to help those who are being picked on in a very cruel and bad demeanor. I will point out one YouTuber that I can think of right now that does an amazing job at critiquing Foodie Beauty, Chantel. And she's not very nice. But what any creator such as Yaba can learn from Aphrodite Peach is that she brings receipts to what Yaba does. I'm not saying Yaba is untouchable. I'm not saying that what she does behind the scenes is bad. I'm not saying that there isn't evidence that she is cruel in tweets, Twitter, or whatever it's called. Amazon. What is that picture app? Anyway, it'll come to me. If not, it's no big deal. Anyway, the point is, there is a creator, Aphrodite Peach. She does a phenomenal job bringing receipts to Chantel's cruelty. So you're saying to yourself, well, if you know that, Mr. Positive, why are you still defending her? I'm not defending Chantel in any way, shape, or form other than to point out that if you're going to be picking on someone, you better well have receipts. You better show your audience proof instead of going off of, well, they just already know it. I call hogwash on that because there is at least 10 to 15 new people that listen to Yaba's stream every time she loads up. And those new people don't know what they're in for. Most of them are in there for hate, and most of them in there don't know exactly what Chantel is about. So they're just going off of hatred all in itself. And in my opinion, that's wrong. So I rambled a lot about Aphrodite Peach, but if you want a good reaction to a reaction channel, Aphrodite Peach does a phenomenal job at bringing proof to Chantel's shenanigans. Yaba is just over the top picking and assuming, if we're to believe it, that, oh, well, we all know that Chantel's this way, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick on her over the top. I call hogwash on that. Start showing receipts. You're part of a community that believes in receipts, Yaba. Step up. Secondly, I did have a conversation with her girlfriend, Sam Tefler. If she wanted to try to make a fool out of myself, she wanted to make a fool out of me in asking me to go up on a panel, and I told her I absolutely will not. Because I'm not going up on with anyone on Yaba's behalf. If Yaba wants to come up, she could have asked. Would I have said no anyway? Yes, I would have. But that's the reason number one. I will not go up on panel just because your girlfriend is being picked on by little old me. Now, Sam, you made a good point. You said the words, well, no one's going to see it. You're just stupid. Blah, blah, blah. You're right. Good. I'm not here for popularity. Yes, I did say that I hope to gain 1,000 subs, but if I don't, no skin off my back. It just means that I will continue to react to reaction channels, such as Yaba. Take it for what it's worth, audience. That's how it is. And I'm sure there's a lot more I could say, but let's get right into the... make sure you grab a drink. Make sure you have a comfortable seat. And if you are willing to sit through the whole reaction to reaction channel, good on you. And I'll be in the chat conversing with you. If not, I'll just be sitting in there, probably correcting some things that I might say wrong to set the record straight. And if you are there to converse with me, great. I'll be there to converse back. If you are overly mean, you'll be timed out and blocked. Simple as that. My channel and my rules. I'm here to showcase the cruelty of such people as Yaba Daba Doo here. Okay, like I said, there was probably a lot more I could have said, but let's get right into the video. I'm sure that you've grabbed a drink. I'm glad you found a good, comfortable seat if you're willing to sit through all of this. So let's get right into this. First, we always have to come up with this screen right here to show YouTube that I am allowed to react to reaction channels. And most people don't read it. Well, I like to read it just because I do anyway. It doesn't matter. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, giving allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, which I'm going to be doing, commenting, which I'm going to be doing, news reporting, well, I guess that there's a sense of that because people will rewatch this. Teaching, there is no teaching other than to show the hypocrisy of people trying to be cruel and disgusting, over the top. There's nothing to do with scholarships, and there's definitely no research involved unless the creator herself, wants to look inward and find out truly what she's doing. All right. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Oh, and by the way, it will be at 1.5 speed. So if you really wanted to listen, you can slow it down, but I'm sure the commentary that I will have, you will be able to hear. Anyway, let's get right to the video, shall we?
Carmen, MC, everybody, the support group, we're all here, showing up and showing out. Give yourself a round of applause, please. Let me pull it up. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go.
So, yeah, she automatically right away is saying support group when all this is a shit show to make fun of Chantel. For anyone who's new watching my Saturday reactions, just watch and see how non-supportive this woman happens to be.
That's right. That's right. Welcome, welcome. Melon, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it.
Yep, she got her first super chat. Remember, folks, she's doing a live because she's realized that she can make a lot more money going live to do what she does to Yaba. I mean, to do what she does to Chantel. Pretty disgusting.
Yes. Look at you guys. Man. Okay, so look. Last night, we all gathered. Well, not all of us. A few of us got together and we were watching, what the fuck is what? What are you talking about? We're already off topic here, people. Can we stay focused? Is it too much to ask that we stay focused? If you all don't stay focused, I can't stay focused. You know how this works. Beverly, Nikita, Tanya, welcome.
If you want to stay focused, do a video. But no, you have to make the money, right?
Simulation, queen of intuition. Is that what that said? I'm dead. Listen. Hey, I'm just me, the British unicorn. Val Gal, welcome. Thank you for your dedication in the middle of the night, right? The intuitive support group. That's right. Those dolls. Yes, because I thought, we had to break them out, right? Hey, Brandy. Did I get...
Yeah, I'm not going to support what she has on the wall, hence the picture of me hiding those nasty things that she has up on the wall, just to, again, be picking on Chantel. Disgusting. Not a support group, guys.
Get a new foodie scooty. I did. Actually, I didn't just get a calendar, okay? I'll have you know. No. A little bit above and beyond. That's right. We got a foodie beauty journal planner, okay? Thank you for the super chat. Okay, no.
And again, another super chat, just to make money. You are a bottom feeder making fun of someone else's pain.
Sleep. I won't be sleeping anymore. So most of us were gathered last night watching the damn Slaytons find out what Amy's over there having, okay? And then after that, we went to bed. Took our asses to bed. No. We knew something was up yesterday. If you all follow Twitter and the clips, the farms, whatever, you knew that Chantel was up to something yesterday, okay? There was some kind of, I don't know how people found out, but Chantel started deleting videos, right? We all thought, well, what's going on? You know, is she starting a new journey? Is she getting rid of all the health talk? Like, she's been known to do that. And what's weird about her taking down these videos? Amy's having a boy. That's right. I'm so excited for her. I called that Amy was having a boy.
What is it up to you that she takes down her videos? I don't understand. I don't get it. What's the problem? So you're going to just speculate why she is doing those, took down a lot of those videos. Right, even before you see the video. Disgusting. Feeding on the hate of your minions, so that way they feed you super chats, so that way you can make money off of Chantel's pain.
But yeah, it's a whole mess, Jennifer, okay? And the way I story tell, it's all over the place. You have to put it together the way you can piece it together, okay? Chantel's French lovers, restraining order, 5 dislikes already. Chantel and her loser audience already here. Oh, God. You know what's funny about Chantel when she goes live? Is that she'll have 1,000 viewers, and then you go and look at participants, and it's like less than 30. That's her supporters right there. It's like her and 30 other people, you know? She's a dirty deleter, Chantel.
And your problem is what?
These dolls are great. Somebody sent me these through the Christmas card exchange. They're epic. This right here is the epic tag team right now. We have Foodie Beauty, who is an intuitive eater. Chantel, who is more of a, what is it, Jenny Craig? I can't keep up with what she's doing now. I really can't, okay?
Again, this is not a support group. You are feeding into your chat, so that way you can make money off of Chantel's pain. Disgusting.
It's only her and Mike Daring. That Mike Daring's a little nuts. He's a little nutty. Chantel, oh, I'm not reading that. Listen. What was that? Oh, yeah. So I thought she privated these videos, okay? The thing is, look, you can take a video, intuitive eating, look at the dolls, enjoy them, you know, we got to stay on topic here, people, okay? My brain goes everywhere. And so,
yeah, I'm sure it goes everywhere.
So, like, you can private a video or whatever, and, like, if somebody comes across the link or if they click a notification, it'll say, this video's been privated, you know? And if you unlist the video, like, if you have a link to it, you can still watch it. But if you delete a video, hey, Tally, it's gone. Like, there ain't no getting it back. So what I found weird about these videos that Chantel took down, I don't know. She didn't private them. She deleted them. I don't know.
It's her choice to do whatever she wants with her videos. Again, you're speculating without watching a video of why she's doing it. You're a sick individual making money off of someone else's pain. Bottom feeding, that's all you're doing.
She just went on some kind of rampage last night, or was it last night before, whatever, okay? But she should have just privated these videos. Like, she deleted them. That means there's no more. She changes her mind. She can't just throw that video back up and get her income for them. They're gone. It's gone. Deleted. Forever.
And that matters what to you, right? So what if those videos are no longer an income for her? Did you actually count how many are on her channel? I didn't, but I bet you didn't either. I bet you didn't do your dang homework. I bet the videos that she deleted didn't even give her 2% decline in what she makes. Again, you're just being stupid.
Fat on fat crime, absolutely. Here for the foolishness, there's a lot of it. The chat's going crazy. Can't keep up. Doesn't that hurt her earrings? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Val? Hey, Holden. Dirty deleting after she went on a rampage, man. Got hit with COVID. Oh, and now I'm in isolation going crazy, and you just made it bearable. LOL. Thanks for being here, Yabs. Christina, thanks so much for the super chat. You're very welcome.
Another super chat. Someone feeding Yaba's mind about how her minions are loving the hate. It's a disgusting world that we live in, and these minions are feeding Yaba money so that that way Yaba can continue going live now to make more money. And yet she still wants to critique Chantel on what she does with her own channel. Just terrible.
So the stream was 4 hours long, okay? What time did she go on? Like 1 o'clock in the morning, Eastern time? And she went on for 4 freaking hours after she deleted these videos. Now what triggered...
And your point?
I'm assuming, like the rest of you are assuming, that triggered this delete rampage, whatever, in this 4-hour epic live stream was that she goes over to Life by Jen, who likes to steal shopping carts. Can we talk about that for a second? We got time. My kids are with their dad.
Yeah, you got time to make more money off of Chantel's pain. That's for sure. Go for it.
At the time today, honey, okay? Why is Life by Jen stealing shopping carts, okay? Because I don't really, I've been watching her a little bit more lately, okay? So before...
I don't. Make up your mind. Be honest with your audience.
We talk about Chantel. We're going to talk about Life by Jen and Jean, who was physically fit. Here's the thing about the shopping carts. I was watching this video. What was it? Her haul video? Her keto haul video? Not that nice. You know, nice. She got some pepperoni. She got some salami. Nice, cheese. Yeah. And I was like, is that the shopping cart? Seattle Sapphire. Fatty's gone wild. I'm here for it. Canada Road Trip 2021. Thank you so much for the super chat. And I'm like, that's the daggone shopping cart. She's like reaching in and pulling her stuff out of her haul for her freaking... out of the shopping cart. And I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like trying to think I'm all cool. And I'm like, I got to screenshot it and share it on Twitter, you know, just be an asshole. So I'm all, you know, using a little pen tool on my phone, circling it, showing.
And you are being an asshole by doing this. Feeding into the hate of everybody else. So that way you get an endorphin in your body, continuing you to want to go live to make more idiot money bottom feeding off of someone else's pain.
On the evidence of the shopping cart, posting it. Then I go back to continue watching the video, and I'm sitting there being a fatty, and Jesus Christ, she's fat, she's just doing this and that. Well, I'm being a fatty because it's fat on fat crime. That's the point. Okay, and then she goes to show the whole shopping cart, and she's like,
it's not a fad point. Why don't you talk about what you do?
oh yeah, in case you all didn't know, here's the crazy thing about the shopping cart. Listen, it gets better. Calm down, okay? Chris Owen, hey Yaba, they might be voodoo dolls if you stitch their mouth closed. They might lose weight. Jesus Christ, thank you for the super chat. Stealing shopping cart.
Again, another super chat. Disgusting.
That's fat on fat crime. It gets better. I haven't even got to the good part, okay? I have not got to the good part. Listen, I grew up in a ghetto. That don't.
You haven't gotten to the good part yet. You've been yapping for how long? I know I yap. I know I'm unprofessional in my videos. How long have you been in this YouTube world and this is your excuse?
Surprised me at all about somebody. It's nothing to go down to a lower class neighborhood and see a shopping cart out in somebody's yard or something where they had to walk to the store, get their groceries and walk them back home. Here's the kicker. Not only did they take the cart and push it inside her apartment, she goes on to tell that they went to the store, got the groceries, I don't even know how they did this. I need it explained to me. They drove home in the car with the groceries, and she said that they used the cart. It's the greatest thing ever. They used the cart to get the groceries from the car to the apartment. They didn't walk to the store and then have to walk home with all those groceries. They thought, hell, I'll just take a cart home. No, they used the cart to get the groceries from the car. That's what she said. And I'm like, did I just hear this right?
And your point, mode of transportation, you're going to pick on her about that? Yeah, classy.
They literally. So they park car, get out. And I guess they just got a cart there from God knows when. I guess Gene, when he went to get some beer, stopped and got him a cart. I don't know. Okay. I love these people. So they park the car, whatever, and then I guess Gene fills up the cart, pushes the groceries into the house. Hey, Gene, I have questions I need answers to. Okay. That is like a level of lazy that I have yet to witness. It's great.
It's none of your damn business is what it is. You don't need answers. You don't need questions. All you want to do about that is so that way you can continue to pick on whoever you're picking on. If it is Chantel, I don't know. I can't tell through your babble. But yeah, you're just disgusting.
Anyway, nobody was here about the shopping cart ordeal. So.
No, but you went on about 10 minutes of it. Well, probably not 10 minutes, about 5 minutes worth of it.
Yeah, shopping cart, when you're talking about Life by Jen, I just want to see the shopping cart emoji, okay? Because that shit was, I still haven't got over it. I still have not recovered from that one. And that's what I'm saying. It's like hit after hit after hit after hit. We're not only getting, Chantel, and then Amber wants to pop her.
All right, folks, we are just going to skip through to her video. And I don't know how long it is. Yeah, she's still ranting. Look at this. From 12 minutes in, 24 minutes in, she's loading up a video. And boom, at 27 minutes, she starts. 12 minutes to 27 minutes of her yapping her mouth about something stupid.
Play it sped up. We're going to have to at least do 1.5 people. I mean, I'm a loser, but I don't know if I'm that big of a loser, okay? I got plenty of time. For the cause. Thank you so much, Ginger, for the stupid...
I thought you said you had all the time in the world.
Chat. Whew. Okay, I got to calm down, man. This caffeine probably was not a good idea for me.
No, it's really not. You pick on her about caffeine. You pick on her about drinking Coca-Cola. And why are you doing it? Disgusting human being that you are being.
1.5. All right, here we go. Hey, Chantel. Do you drink? Please take it. No, I mean, occasionally, but no, this is tea. Every time she says, that's the chat. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Again, another super chat. Disgusting.
What is everyone intuitively eating right now? I've got iced coffee. Iced tea. 1.5. Okay, you know what I mean?
Okay, folks, we are going to try 1.75 because it is a 3-hour video. So we're going to see what happens with that.
I need to get back into it. I kind of put it on the back burner for now. She takes about 20 minutes to say hi to people.
Hold on, guys. Let me,
we'll put her on 2.0 and then we'll slow it back down when she starts to get into the good stuff.
There you go. And I'm kind of hungry. Okay.
She trains the cat. Well, she feeds the cat on the counter.
Okay.
That's the problem there.
Here.
So what if the cat is on the counter? So what if the cat is in front of her food? So what? What is your issue about that? If you don't like it, don't let your animals on your counter. Deal with it. If anything, you learned from Chantel, right? You learn that you don't like it. You learn that it's okay. You learn that it's not okay for you. Move on. Why are you picking on her about it? It's disgusting. I know why. You're live because you want to make money off of someone else's pain. Disgusting.
Oh, that cracked chicken? We had that the other day.
To my
pretty good.
Raw. Okay, this is very impromptu. For the mind.
And then keto food.
Like my
Keto, like life keto? Are you a tall eater?
I don't know. Nancy, before you do anything, I want everyone to stand there around applause because he was a good boy and he let me shake his mad furrow.
Totally so.
Okay, can you guys see me? The dark chocolate is good, man. I don't know. I did not know if I
Thumbs
wanted
up
to
for live stream. Thank you so much, Higgins.
Can you guys see me? Okay, all right. Can you see me all right? Hi, Michelle.
Hey.
Hi, Heather. Alex, Sarah Jane. People all people here. Yay.
I'm a hostage at home.
I do have time to work on for sure. I know it's that, but I've been really slacking on my schedule.
Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Hope everything goes.
Another super chat. Terrible. By the way, you're not watching, you're not reacting, you're not supporting, you're not doing any, you're not taking notes down to help Chantel with your support group. You're sitting there concentrating on super chats. Disgusting.
Okay with you.
Even the schedules I have created. All right, so
What do you mean, T?
we're going to talk about this once and for all. And then, like I said in my community post I deleted,
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm going to explain something to you guys, okay? Number one,
Yes.
I don't know why people expect me to be an expert at intuitive eating, at, like, I'm just supposed to just all of a sudden.
You're the one that we don't expect anything from you, Chantel. This is not us expecting anything from you. You were the one that kicked in our door, okay, and told us how much of an expert you were and laid it all on the table. And you're saying a dietitian. You read.
No, I beg to differ. Many times throughout many of her videos, she tries to say one thing. She is trying to learn how to eat. She tried a diet. She tried life coaching. She tried doing it on her own. She has a food addiction, and until she can get ahead of it, she is going to be a mess, right? If you're triggered by that, don't watch. But of course, you're going to because it makes money for you. And you're going live, so that way you get extra money. You found that out a couple months ago. You're a disgusting disgrace.
Read books. You are the confirmed. You said this, not us. You said you were the expert, okay?
I already explained what I said.
I wish our girls were open to discussion streams with the haters, but then they'd have no way to deflect questions on the BS. Yeah, I agree. That'd be
Cured of any problems I have with eating, etc. overnight. Okay, like
We got you.
you know, I'm so sick of seeing in my recommended when I click on my own video somebody reacting to my intuitive tacos or my intuitive eating. Like, are you an expert? Are you my nutritionist? Are you my doctor? No. And yes, tacos.
Yeah, you're not any of those, Yaba, and you're sitting there laughing your butt off about this. Again, it's disgusting that you put up a front saying that you are a support group. You are a disgusting human being, and that's all you're doing is making money off of someone else's pain because your minions in your chat are just a fallen group. We live in a fallen world, and they happen some 0.0001% is in your chat feeding you money so that way you continue. Because you're live, it's not a video.
Can be part of intuitive eating. So in case you didn't know, hi Mike! In case you didn't know the 10 principles of intuitive eating, let's just go through them quickly, okay? Number one, reject the diet mentality. And you have to keep in mind that I know I keep going back and forth between wanting to do health stuff and mukbanging, but I'm trying to find a balance with this, my own health journey, and
Bingo, she's answering for you. And if you cared, you'd be like, I don't believe you, but I'm not going to tease you about it, right? That's what I would do if I didn't believe Chantel. No, but you're going to make it disgusting for her by reacting to her.
still doing some food content that's enjoyable and not always just, you know what I mean? Like my ways of eating are not very conventional, and that's just, I think that's just how it's just gonna be for me, and I have to try to find ways around it. Anyway, so that being said, reject the diet mentality. Throw out the diet books, magazines, articles that offer you false hope of losing weight quickly.
That's the only thing that she hears when she reads this crap online, or she supposedly talks to a dietitian. That's all she hears. Get rid of the
Supposedly, where's the? You don't have any proof that she doesn't. Show me the proof that she doesn't. Do you stalk her? That's the only way that you know that she doesn't. Does your minions in your chat do it? And they feed you information about it? Like, do they watch her from across the street? I seriously doubt it. How do you know all of this vomit that's coming out of your mouth right now?
diet mentality. Eat what your body craves. That's what Chantel hears. She doesn't hear the other stuff that goes with that.
Exactly. It is a food condition, a mental food addiction issue that she has.
All she hears is, if you want tacos, eat tacos. Intuitive.
Bingo. And there's that stupid word you're using again.
And permanently get angry at diet culture that promotes weight loss and the lies that have led you to feel as if you were a failure every time a new diet stopped working and you gain back all of the weight. If you allow even one small hope to linger that a new and better diet or food plan might be lurking around the corner, it will prevent you from being free to rediscover intuitive eating. And that is so hard to get out of because I still want to do this whole cycle thing. And that's why I delete comments like that, because, and it's driving me nuts, and I feel like right now I can't share this stuff because when I see comments like, oh, you're cycling again.
Right, and you're laughing right here. Instead of being supportive, I thought you were a support group. Yaba, you are a disgusting disgrace. Again, do I believe that this is a one and done for her? Maybe, but I'm not going to sit here and pick on her about it. Get over yourself.
Why do you share it? Then why do you share it? We've been doing this, I know, since I've been here for 2 years now.
Food addiction, that's why. She can't figure it out.
You've been saying the same thing. I don't know why I share it because I hate it. But here we are, still sharing, Chantel. We're dietitians.
You're a diet failure. It
Sure.
fucking triggers me, okay? So, and I know it's the internet and shit, but that's why I delete people like that, because I don't want to hear that negative bullshit. Okay?
You don't want to hear the
Honor
truth.
your hunger. Number 2. This is not just for haters. This is like, there's people who are non-haters, but who are just like, they don't understand intuitive eating, or people who react to what I'm eating
She's a
don't consider themselves haters.
hypocrite.
So this is for people who just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Thank
I feel
you
like people
so
just think that I'm
much
like
for
this intuitive eating expert, and you know, like, I know, like, eating a whole bunch of
expert.
tacos is not, it's not that it's not as intuitive eating. It's people like are just making up definitions of it, or blaming me for doing that, and I'm not. So, number 2, honor your hunger. Keep your body biologically fed with adequate energy and carbohydrates.
You know how they tell you, like,
everything she said is good. Whatever she's about to say is good. And here's Yaba gonna yap off again somehow.
If you want to have like put those positive affirmations or whatever like in your in your bathroom, this is the kind of shit that Chantel's putting on her mirror or on her refrigerator. You know what I'm saying?
So what? You don't believe in that? You don't do it? So what? It might work for her. It works for me. I'm a better human being because of what I do, because it helps me try to live a better life in this COVID world that we live in right now. Again, you're a disgusting disgrace, Yapa.
What your body wants.
Otherwise, you can trigger a primal drive to overeat. Once you reach the moment of excessive hunger, all intentions of moderate, conscious eating are fleeting and irrelevant. Learning to honor this biological signal sets the stage for rebuilding trust in yourself and in food. Okay. I'll get your questions in a minute. Make peace with food. Number 3. Call a truce. Stop the food fight. Give yourself unconditional permission to eat. If you tell yourself that you can't or shouldn't have a particular food, it can lead to intense feelings of deprivation that build into uncontrollable cravings and often binging. When you finally give in to your forbidden foods, eating will be experienced with such intensity, it usually results in Last Supper.
Could you imagine?
Exactly. She just explained it exactly. The mental crap that she's going through is exactly what she said, and you're about to yap off again.
Could you imagine watching My 600-Pound Life and Dr. Now saying, eat what your body craves. If you crave a taco, eat that taco. I would turn that shit.
She is talking about what it is about, not what the doctor told her to do, you idiot.
Off immediately. I'd be like, what is this crap? Flip it off.
We're eating and overwhelming guilt. Okay? Challenge the food police. Scream aloud no to thoughts in your head that declare you're good for eating minimal calories or bad because you ate a piece of chocolate cake. The food police monitor the...
We'll speed her up until she gets through these intuitive eating commandments. Let's take her up. That's what it sounds like.
Unreasonable rules that diet culture has created.
Yeah, it means nothing to you because you're just there to make money off of her pain. So your minions can feed you money so that way you can continue to make money being a bottom feeder. Yeah, I said that 3 times already.
The police station is housed deep in your psyche, and its loudspeaker shouts negative barbs, hopeless phrases, and guilt-provoking indictments. And so people on the internet, chasing the food police away is a critical step in returning to intuitive eating. So, there's something coming up, so just bear with me. It won't take too much longer, okay? Number 5, discover the satisfaction factor. The Japanese have the wisdom to keep pleasure as one of their goals of healthy living. In our compulsion to comply with diet culture, we often overlook one of the most basic gifts of existence. The pleasure and satisfaction that can be found in the eating experience. When you eat what you really want in an environment that is inviting, the pleasure you derive will be a powerful force in helping you feel satisfied and content. By providing this experience for yourself, you'll find that it takes just the right amount of food for you to decide you've had enough. Okay, so just one more sec. Feel your fullness. In order to honor your fullness, you need to trust that you will give yourself the foods that you desire. Listen for the body signals that tell you that you are no longer hungry. Observe the signs that show that you're comfortably full. Pause in the middle of eating and ask yourself how the food tastes and what your current hunger level is. Cope with your emotions with kindness. First,
can you imagine her sitting down eating her Taco Bell? Hey, buddy, how'd you like this taco? It's pretty good, wasn't it? Give in. The guilt makes you eat more. Thank you.
You're a disgusting disgrace. And again, another super chat. Gross.
Thank you so much for super chat, Tally. That's a good shit. I'm learning a whole lot. You know, if it wasn't for Chantel, you know, I might be skinny by now. For real.
food restriction both physically and
You're gross. You might be skinny if you'd stop feeding your face.
can in and of itself trigger loss of control, which can feel like emotional eating. Find kind ways to comfort, nurture, distract, and resolve your issues. Anxiety, loneliness, boredom, and anger are emotions we all experience throughout life. Each has its own trigger and each has its own appeasement.
And drinking bad soda for yourself.
Food won't fix any of these feelings. It may comfort for the short term, distract from the pain, or even numb you, but food won't solve the problem. If anything, eating for an emotional hunger may only make you feel worse in the long run. You'll ultimately have to deal with the source of your emotion, and that's what I'm definitely, I do that sometimes. Realistically, a lot of people do that. You know, you turn to something else to try to fix it. You just try to self-medicate, you know, and hoping that, respect your body, accept your genetic blueprint. Just as a person with a shoe size of 8 would not expect to realistically squeeze into a size 6, it is equally futile and uncomfortable to have a similar expectation about body size. But mostly, respect your body so you can feel better about who you are. It's hard to reject the diet mentality if you are unrealistic and overly critical of your body size or shape. All bodies deserve dignity. 9. Movement. Feel the difference. Forget militant exercise. Just get active and feel the difference. Shift your focus to how it feels to move your body rather than the calorie burning effect of exercise. If you focus on how you feel from working out, such as energized, it can make the difference.
Are you kidding me? Are you?
Okay, so I did a classic error myself by not showing Chantel the video. So yeah, I'm still an amateur, guys. So go ahead, pick on that.
Is she serious? Is this a real thing? Is this on the internet somewhere? Does somebody actually take the time to write this for like fatties? Focus on your body's movement. Don't focus on the calories that you're burning. Did somebody really type this out? Who wrote this?
Rolling out of bed for a brisk.
Somebody who might know a little bit more than you. How do you know? Do the research. Look the article up. If you don't know what it is, ask Chantel. What is that article? Look it up. Do research. Find out where it comes from. What doctor it might come from. What nutritionist it might come from. Instead of making fun of someone else's work about what truly could be helpful for someone who is ready to take action.
This morning walk, we're hitting the snooze alarm. Okay, 10. Honor your health, gentle nutrition. Make food choices that honor your health and taste buds while making you feel good. Remember that you don't have to eat perfectly to be healthy. You will
Wendy's, Taco Bell, the fast food truck. Is that what you're talking about, Chantel?
not
She just said you don't have to eat healthy to continue. Listen.
suddenly get a nutrient deficiency or become unhealthy from one snack or meal or one day of eating. It's what you eat consistently over time that matters. Progress, not perfection, is what counts. So those are, in a nutshell, the 10 principles of intuitive eating, and that's what I'm working on. And yes, I still struggle with it. No, sometimes when I eat, I'm not practicing intuitive eating because it takes a lot of practice, and I'm still struggling with these principles.
So wait. So she's intuitively eating intuitively. Did I get that right? She's not eating intuitively. all the time, so she's intuitively eating. Am I saying that right? Oh boy, I'm gonna go back down to 1.5 since she's done.
Yeah, you can't even understand what she's saying because you would just want to rush through the video. Are you being unprofessional? I know I did. I was unprofessional because I didn't show her photo, right? I can own up to that. Do you own up to how bad you are?
So, anyways,
Hey,
so
Amanda.
I hate when I see that, this meal's not intuitive eating. This is not intuitive eating.
she's
Yes,
not
cooking my own
intuitively
meals.
eating.
I'm going to be doing a lot more cooking, but I'm going to be cooking things that, hi Brianna, that are satisfying, that I love, that I like. And sometimes I'm going to eat unhealthy, and I'm just not going to feel guilty about it, I'm just not going to. I'm just going to move on, and that's it. Like, I'm just going to accept that. I'm trying to get out of that mentality that this is bad, this is good, this is bad, this is good. Because at the beginning, yeah, I do have health issues, and no, the blood clots are not caused by my diet, says my doctor.
Yeah,
I know there's higher risk for people that are overweight and everything, but
Totally.
anyways, it's going to take time. And realistically for me, this is just...
Do you know this sounds really familiar? It's going to take time. What was that? The 600-pound life episode we just watched. Cindy. She kept saying, I just need more time. I just need more time. I just need more time. Cindy is over 600 pounds. She's literally bed-bound, chair-bound. She can barely get up to go to the toilet and take a shit. Chantel.
She is mentally gone, Cindy might be. She is triggered in her own mind, thinking that all she needs is more time to get better, to get healthy. No, she doesn't have the time. Chantel doesn't have the time. It's a mental game that they're playing. It's a food addiction that they're playing. They don't know what they're doing. And yes, I don't understand how she is not able to, work with it. But again, I'm not here to pick on her. I'm not here to make money like you going live. So that way, not only do you get money off of the views, but you also get super chat money. Disgusting.
How much time do you think you got, girl? The clock is a ticking. Tick, 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 tick. You're intuitively ticking away, Chantel. Okay?
Something I want to see through. If it helps get rid of the binges, if it helps me repair my relationship with food. I'm not looking for like a diet. I want to change my whole attitude and relationship with food. So
what's the point?
Yes, you can have tacos.
What's the end result, Chantel? See, this is kind of like what somebody was saying. I wish she had like an open dialogue where you can kind of like actually speak and her give like real, like somebody could ask a real question, like a real question. What is the end goal here? To repair.
So I'll comment on that. You want her to have a conversation with you, for example. I hope that never happens. I hope that Chantel will never, ever allow that. And here's why. Anytime somebody wants to defend what they are doing, if they go up on panel, like in the YouTube world, all people want to do is make fun of you. All they want to do is yell at you. All they really want to do is not have you really tell the answers to your questions. They just want to hear the but, the ands, the you're an idiot, it's never a civil conversation. And you think that's why. No. Your girlfriend wanted me to go up on panel, but I knew better. If I was to go up there on panel so that she can defend you on your behalf, all she would have done is, try to make me look bad. And I kept saying, I'm not going up. I'm not going up. So the panel host said, okay, he's not coming up. And she said the next words, well, I was just going to, do this to him anyway. My point is, you will not ever have a one-on-one conversation with anyone to have a true, serious, honest answers that you think you're seeking. All you're doing is to make fun of her, making money off of her pain.
Repair your relationship with food, but you're still eating whatever you want. Like, realistically, what is the goal?
The goal is to try to figure out what she can and can't eat. She already said mentally right now she is not going to just eat healthy food. She already said she's going to eat bad food. She already said maybe she's going to eat Taco Bell or whatever. She's in a cycle. She can't get out of it. I wish I could help her, but I can't. You're not helping her. You're being mean to her. Calling this whole shenanigans intuitive support group meeting is disgusting when you're here picking on her instead of truly wanting to help.
And still be eating intuitively. If your body says that if you want tacos, you're really craving tacos, I guess you could try to make them healthier. But, like a taco from Taco Bell is 200 calories, I don't know. It's just like, if you're really, really craving it and it will prevent you from binging on Taco Bell, then get a couple tacos, you know what I mean? And I did that. It was a video too, So anyways, I'm just saying, I'm just so over sharing because it's just like,
I don't know. Okay, from a fat person's perspective, okay, I'm a fatty. Most of us are fatty. You're not fatty. You're fatty at heart. They're professional procrastinators. Thank you so much, Ginger, for super chat.
Again, another super chat. Sick, disgusting.
My opinion, the relationship I have with food. I know that if I'm trying to eat healthy and if I go do something like eat fast food or eat McDonald's, that makes it worse. That don't help. That don't stop me from, that's why I'm like, oh, well, I've had this cheeseburger. Might as well eat like shit the rest of the day. I don't have that cheeseburger and think, later on I'll have broccoli. That's not how it works for me. I don't know about the rest of you fatties, but it's always like if I give in to that desire to eat unhealthy, it's just gone from there.
I remember a video that she did not too long ago where she was eating bad food, and then she showed us a healthy meal that she was going to have later that day. Did we see it? No. Do I have any belief that she did it? I don't know. I didn't see it. I didn't have the proof whether she did or didn't say it. But she said later in the evening she was going to do it. I don't know. Do you? Seriously.
Thank you so much for super chat.
It's just not.
And then again, another super chat. Disgusting.
It's too toxic. Like, it's just so. You know what I mean?
You know what I
To
mean?
say it's just unrealistic for people to eat completely, just like guys, I would like order out like 2 times a day and then snacks at night, and I would just like eat so much, and it's just like, hi people, it's just like to say, okay, go only eat like whole grains and broccoli and like super healthy food right away. It doesn't work that way. That's why it's never works. It just continues the cycle because it's just too extreme, you know. And then like when you're
shuddered.
and
She shuddered at the thought of like the nerve. Like, you really think I'm crazy?
overweight, and it's
She is surprised that you idiots think that she could just go straight to grains or healthy food. That's what that shudder was about. Nothing else. Just, you're disgusting.
the topic is food and everything else. Just social
She would have a good faith conversation with you, find these things out. You know, she would never do it. No, never. No, she would
media
never.
is so toxic about that, you know. And until you're actually at a point where you've lost a lot of weight and you're
She throws these words out like toxic. Like, people who question her or just have about what she's doing, it's toxic, you know? And that's just not fair to say to people.
showing people.
You should
What you're doing is not fair to her. Covering your video into a intuitive support group meeting. That's clickbait if I ever saw one, right? So more minions will join your chat, and some of them will go away because they'll realize that it was just clickbait. But most of them will join your chat some more because it'll go into their news feed. You're clickbaiting. It's disgusting.
You shouldn't go labeling somebody toxic or they're toxic if you think that I can just go to eating chicken and rice and grains and things like that. Like, how is that toxic?
You can't just immediately go to that health. You just can't. She could have by now, I know that, but in her mind, she can't. But I'm not going to pick on her about it. I just wouldn't watch her if I thought it would trigger me like it's triggering you. But you're doing it to make money.
don't agree with it.
People that you've done it. I'm just like done that. Like, you know, whatever. I just can't. It's just too toxic. Like, I just want to just do videos that I have fun with, and I want to enjoy food. I don't want it to be a punishment. I don't want a diet to be a punishment. Like, oh, you've overeaten all your life, now you have to punish yourself and eat 1,200 calories a day and not enjoy the food. You can't have carbs.
Ding, 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 ding. Here's the problem. Number one, blames diet culture for her overeating, but can't stay on a plan longer than a day. She thinks that eating 1,200 calories a day is a punishment. How is that a punishment? It's
Because if she needs more for her weight, that is a punishment. That's a no-brainer. I don't know math. I'm not a nutritionist. I don't know the numbers, the calories in regards to her weight, right? But that would be a punishment for someone who's a little heavier than you, Yaba, to only eat that. I bet you eat that only.
your body. It's if you want to be big and be big forever and be unhealthy and like. And it's not like you're maintaining your size, Chantel. Like, and that's what people are trying to tell you. You're worse off than Amber. And Life by Jen may be 200-300 pounds bigger than you, but in your health and your condition, you're worse off. Okay, you're only punishing yourself. Food is not punishment. 1,200 calories a day is not punishment, and that right there is why that she's struggling the way she is, because she's looking.
It is a punishment if that food is if her body craves more. Are you dumb?
And she's calling it a diet. Just think of it as a lifestyle change. That right there is why she's failing. Oh, she doesn't want to punish herself and only eat the 1,200 calories.
Or just have vegetables and
you
meat.
will never get anywhere with that kind of mentality. Anywhere. So if you had a dietitian, if you had a therapist for these issues, they would tell you that right off top.
Fuck that. That's not gonna last long. Are you kidding me? Like, that's just.
What do you mean, fuck that? That's how it is. If you want to get healthy for yourself, because it's your body, it's your life, it's your world. If you want to eat 5,000 calories a day to maintain your body size, or 7,000 calories a day to gain weight, it's your life, dude. It's you. I don't get this. Like, you're thinking like, I'm not gonna give in to the haters and only eat 1,200 calories a day. I wish I would. No, never.
It's not gonna happen.
You're a disgusting disgrace, really.
That's not gonna happen, you know. So what I've been really doing is I have been listening mostly, and I find that some people, oh hi Joe, some people, it's little things like, you know, I just notice. Some days I really want cooked meals, and even now, like doing my plan for my videos, I was like, I want to have a burger day, because you know what? I love cheeseburgers. I love burgers. That's one of my favorite foods ever. And
if you love cheeseburgers and you love burgers so much, do keto. Do keto then. Plenty of people that sit around eating cheeseburgers actually lost weight. Follow that diet.
Why should I stop eating it? You know, like it's not having a burger meal that's unhealthy. It's gorging on, you know.
She already said eating within a diet plan doesn't work for her. Get over it.
Whatever. So I just figure I want to have like a burger days series where I make different kinds of burgers,
Thank
you know,
you,
but like
Casey, for
at
super
home and try different kinds of burgers.
Another super chat. Disgusting.
You know, like exploring more food and stuff. I guess I still do. They haven't been binges, Blondie Blue. They're not binges. You don't know me. You don't know my eating disorder. You don't know what a binge is for me. And I take a personal offense to that because you don't know what a binge is. I've never, ever binged a full binge on camera, ever. So why are you here, Gabby? Like, why are you here? Get out of here. Like, why do people come here to watch just to counter what I'm saying? Like, do you not have anything better to watch? If you don't like me, or you don't like what I do, or you don't believe what I say, go watch something else. You know?
Well, this is
So,
entertaining.
but people are worried about me, but I'm still living, I have to live my own life. You can't live somebody's life for them. You can't bully them into changing. You can't tell them what to do. If you really want to help, shut the fuck up and let me do what I need to do my own way. And I mean that as nicely as possible.
Is she talking to me? I think she's talking to us. Did you hear that? Boy, oh boy, Chantel.
I'm sick of people.
Yeah, she's irritated right now. She is talking to somebody who's being mean to her in her chat. And you see how that affects her? And you're okay doing this to her, making money off of her pain. So when your minions feed you super chats and you're live on top of that, just gross.
Well, trying to dictate what fat people should and shouldn't do. And that's part of the disordered mentality right then and there. And I'm tired of explaining it with every single thing I eat. People trying to make me feel bad for what I eat. If you want to help, then just be quiet. You know, like, just, it's not, you can't shame somebody into changing. It makes things worse, you know? So anyway,
This girl's got a lot of issues, man. She's got a lot of anger issues. No.
Yeah, you're maybe 1% of it, right? So what if she has anger issues? You're contributing to it with your fake ass clickbait title, intuitive support group meeting. So that way you can continue to get more super chat money while you're live with picking on her being a bottom feeder.
No, she's not about to cry. She's mad. Like right now, she wants to punch somebody in the face. If she could get a hold of somebody who left some comment questioning
I don't blame her. She is mad. And
her intuitively eating, she would literally, I think, punch him right in the face. She's super mad, and she's hateful, and she's spiteful, and I feel like she has the mentality that, I mean, she doesn't want to lose weight probably because she doesn't want to put the work in, obviously, but another big thing is...
Wrong. It's a food addiction. She has a mental problem, and she can't see through it. I don't know how to help her. You obviously aren't helping her, but you're still making money off of her. Disgusting.
She doesn't want to... She thinks she's giving the haters what they want if she was to do that.
yeah, a binge. I wouldn't even be allowed to put that video on YouTube. Guarantee. They don't want to people talking about their problems like that. So honestly, if you want to hear what a real binge is like, it's not that Wendy's meal I had is not a binge. That was nothing. That was 1,400 calories. But you know what? That's all I had today. I didn't have the salmon, pieced it, and the leftovers.
Oh boy, is this
Right
like
here
a pie?
for him tomorrow. I don't feel like eating it because that meal was very filling. It was 1,400 calories, and I'm allowed to eat more than that. Okay. So and I had a smoothie, a cherry smoothie with just cherries and coconut water. So I mean, if you guys are just gonna expect to come here and just me make healthy home cooked meals all the time, that's not gonna happen. So if you're gonna get upset by that, just leave now because that's just not realistic for me. As somebody who's eaten it like 3 times a day or more, you know. So, anyways, and then you just have the loser trolls who just don't know anything, just come in here for no reason. So goodbye. Whatever. I'm just so.
Everybody, and the thing is, like, I've watched her chat, and she really, for Chantel to have so many viewers, and you know, in her live streams or whatever, she doesn't get trolled that bad at all. She doesn't. She really rarely gets troll comments in there, and I see a lot of the people that she's like right now she's calling losers and just get the losers out here. They don't know what they're talking about. They'll legit just be asking a question and just get them out of here. They're losers.
I'll give you an idea of what it might be. Okay, I haven't watched her stream, right? I watched her. I watched what she's doing through you, your idiocy. So I don't know what real conversations that go through. So what if she has very few haters? The problem is she does have haters. The problem is she has haters like you who make fun of her getting super chat money off of her pain from your minions. Disgusting. So it's not about the little people that she yells at in her chat. It's that it's all encompassing from people like you. And I know you're not. I know you're maybe one of 50 that do it to her. But you know what? You're part of it. It's disgusting. Move on. Find something more important in the world to share with us that's going wrong.
Loser, loser, da-da-da-da. It's not even anything rude.
You don't think that was rude? Well, that's your opinion, not her. Or that wasn't hers. And?
I'm not talking about the people, my respectful viewers, Blondie Blue. I got mad at you because you're saying...
Do you hear her? The respectful viewers, the ones who don't have an opinion, who just are open to whatever she is doing. Do not question her intuitively eating anything.
And if she doesn't want that in her chat, she has every right not to have that in her chat. And?
That's a binge, and it's not. You don't know my eating disorder. Like, you know? So, and just because I get paid for my videos doesn't mean I'm going to kiss people's ass and they don't deserve it. Sorry, I'm not like that. I never will be. So, anyways, now I've said a million times, I have a therapist. And that's the thing. I don't feel like I have to justify myself to anybody either. So this is the only video I'm doing with that, and then I'm so done with it. And like I said, I've just been deleting people who just leave negative comments about what I eat. People don't do that on skinny people's videos. You know, it's like fat people have a right to eat whatever they want. It's, you know what I mean? Like, just because we're fat doesn't mean you have a right to judge what we eat all the time. Like, it's just ridiculous.
Bingo. But you're doing it to make money off of her, Yaba.
Especially if you're overweight too. And like, I'd like to see how many people eat the same things, if not more, than I do. Give me a break.
What does
so? Yeah,
you don't hear us on here talking about? When have you ever seen me say I'm intuitively eating today? No, it ain't happening. Nobody's. That's the kind of crazy mentality that you have, Chantel. You've been dieting for 2 years. That's why we're all here. We're like, wow, she's been on a diet for 2 years and she's gained weight. We can't look away. We're stuck. This is our reaction to Chantel.
No, that's not what she's said, and that's not what you've said. You've said many times that she goes on and off, on and off, on and off. Quit lying to yourself. You're doing it for entertainment. You're doing it to clickbait your damn channel so that way more people will join. That way you'll get more super chats because we live in a fallen world where people just need to find what feels good to them. And sadly, we live in a world where hate is it. And you're feeding on the hate. And so they're feeding you super chat, which makes you a bottom feeder making money off of her pain. Let's not kid ourselves, folks. She is not a support group at all.
Oh my God. She's been dieting for freaking 2 years, guys, and she gained weight. I cannot take my eyes off of her, okay? She might rage in the middle of the night, okay? She might do a community post rampage. I don't know. I just can't stop watching. Can't look away.
When people say this,
Yeah, you can't because you have no life. I feel sad for your family.
this is a binge just because it's unhealthy food. There's eating unhealthy, there's overeating, and then there's binging. And binge eating is so much more than just what you put in your mouth. It's a whole shitstorm of things going on. There's a whole bunch of like negative emotions. There's shame. There's guilt. There's
I feel like, you know how like when you were young, like you were 16 and you did something wrong. Like I used to cut school all the time. I'd have to sit there and listen to my mom lecture like on and on and on and on. You were like, God, when is she ever gonna just shut up? That's what I feel like's happening right now. Like Chantel's just lecturing me.
just
That's how you felt about your mom? I feel sorry for your mom. Is that why you're the way you are? Because you just had the mindset to put her out of her misery in the mind? Like, Mom, I'm just shutting you out right now? Is that what happened to you?
wanting to hurt your body with food, basically. It's a form of self-harm, just like overeating to that point. And sometimes people overeat. Like, it's natural to overeat. We do it, especially on holidays. Sometimes you go for dinner, you have too much because portions are just too large in general, and it happens. You know, it's like, it's a human thing, it happens. And we're meant to enjoy food, so just because I have issues with food doesn't mean that I have to avoid any pleasure with food at all, because that's just completely going against human nature.
Again, you're making fun of her, and now you're doing this stupid, sad crap music to add to the humor that you get out of it, being a crazy bottom feeder. Gross.
You know, so I don't overeat every meal every day. You don't know what I see, you don't know what I eat, you don't count measure everything I eat. You know, if you're here just to do that, you need a life. I'm sorry. I'm not having a rough day. I'm actually having a pretty good day. I just have things I want to say.
I can't tell.
Yeah, I need to just not justify myself, you know, anymore. So, and fatty liver. That's why I'm not sharing my health with anybody anymore. Because the minute you say something, people like just hold that against you all the time. You know, like I said, diagnosed with fatty liver does not mean that your eating disorder just, oh, you have fatty liver? Bye. It doesn't work like that for everybody. Not everybody who's overweight has.
People wouldn't even point out anything about your diet. They started talking about your liver when you started doing your New Year's Eve live stream and you were freaking drinking, what was it, vodka? I mean, hello, Chantel, you've got a liver problem, and here you are on live stream drinking alcohol, not once but twice.
Eating disorder. Okay.
Again, you are a deplorable human being. I hear everything that comes out of her mouth, but you choose to pick that she drank alcohol one night. Anyway, enough.
Some people can just cold turkey, that's it for them. But there's no one size fits all mold for everybody. Okay, so I think as long as I lose weight, it's not only what I eat. It's, you know, as long as I lose some weight, it will improve. And
That's what
I'm working. That's what I'm working on. You know, so I'm not painfully full when I eat. So if you're seeing that blondie blue, it's your imagination, or just that I'm fat and bloated. Okay. Hi, Saint Dev. After I had that Wendy's, I wasn't like painfully full at all. Like, I don't know, a big potato, a burger, and another smaller burger. Like, how many people could eat 2 burgers? I don't know. A lot of people probably could. You know. So.
Why don't you put down that soda, Yaba? It's not good for you at all. And if it's diet, it's even worse for you.
Okay, another few words that are always overused by haters is delusional and gaslighting, which is exactly what haters do. They gaslight.
Yep, I believe that 110%.
I can't leave because they are, Jason, you know. It's just like I seem like a video like, oh, her intuitive tacos. Like, you don't know anything about intuitive eating. You don't know anything. Like, you know.
Like, you know.
Anyways, I'm not going to change people's minds because most people are determined to misunderstand me or twist what I say or whatever. You know, it's just how it's always going to be. So I'm just going to be blocking those people, like I said, and whatever. But
I'd probably pay money to see her block list. I really would.
wanted to really just.
Why? What would that do? So that way you can then share it with your people, your minions, so that way you can get more super chats for it. And you're just gross.
This is your lesson, okay? This is your lesson on the 10 principles. But there's a whole book. There's a whole way of it.
Those are commandments, okay? Not principles.
I don't know. This might not even work. I don't know. This is like very, very. I've only been in therapy for what, 3 weeks now? You know, like, I'm sorry. And I've lived with an eating disorder for what, 20? Over 20? Come on, like, do the math, you know.
Do the math. Okay, so if Chantel's had an eating disorder for 20 years, that means if she does intuitive eating for 20 years, she should probably be down to, I don't know, about 720 pounds in 2036. I don't know. Do the math.
What crap are you talking about that? What I got out of what she said is that she has had a lifetime full of bad eating and only 3 weeks with her therapist or her dietitian or whoever it is. That's the struggle that she is talking about. That is not going to happen in 3 weeks when there's 20 or a lifetime worth of crap going on in her life. Gross.
Anyways, and people with eating disorders get treated like shit online. They get made fun of. They get picked apart. It's just ridiculous. You know, it's just like we're like this the center of like humor for some people. Comments are being deleted if they're asshole comments.
Well, get your breather in, Chantel.
In those 3 weeks. Yeah, it has. It has. I'm actually it's starting to sink in that I don't have to rush and eat all the fast food in one day. I just, you know, I'll get to eat again. It's not the end of the world. And I crave homemade foods. Like, you know, like having a smoothie or something eating homemade is a big progress because
Her dietitian was this book, wasn't it? Absolutely. I think that 100%. Listen, you cannot, you don't have to go to McDonald's or Arby's or wherever, Red Lobster, to be fat and to gain weight. You can eat all the home-cooked meals and still be a fatty. So when she says stuff like that, I'm just like, just because you're eating a home-cooked meal doesn't mean it's healthy, and it does not mean that you're going to lose weight.
Would
She's
just eat,
completely
like, you know,
out of it thinking
I don't want to turn comments off.
She is talking to her audience about the fight that she's having with her audience about going out and the home-cooked meals. And her mindset right now is about eating at home sometimes, and sometimes she's going to go eat out in the restaurants and out in the world. She's not going to, be this person who is telling hundreds of people something, because that 50 of those 100 will disagree with her, and 50 of those people will trigger her. You're one of them. You're a disgusting disgrace.
Because I don't want my loyal viewers to not have a place to comment, or, you know what I mean? I want it to be a positive space, but I want people to, my loyal viewers.
Because she wants to give the delusion to new people coming in. If she turns comments off, people are going to look at that and be like, oh, there's a problem here right off the bat. She's out of breath just from ranting. Sweet baby Jesus. Thank you for the super chat.
Again, another super chat.
So if
Gross.
she keeps the comments on and filters them to where they're, if you go to somebody's comment, nobody anywhere, especially when you're any kind of channel, you're not going to have all positive comments. You know what I'm saying? So if you go to somebody's comment section and it's all ass kissing, you run away.
Who've been watching me forever.
If she wants to shade her channel so that way only positive things come her way, that's a positive affirmation in her brain that says, I'm going to work better at it. I'm going to do better at it. What you see is what you get in action. So if you see negative and you already have a mental problem and you already have a food addiction, it's a trigger. I don't blame her for taking away as many hateful comments that she can. And
who do support me to have a place to, say what they want to say something nice.
To feed her ego. That's it.
Yeah.
Again, it's about helping her move forward, not feeding her ego.
That's it. That's all I got to say about that. So, anyways, I'm not attacking my loyal viewers. I didn't attack anybody.
Loyal viewers. Enablers.
So, anyways.
So you went from Chantel doesn't have a lot of hateful comments to they're all enablers. Which is it? Are they enabling her being mean, or are they all nice, or is it that there are hateful people in her chat? Make up your mind.
I don't need, when I'm trying to do something positive, or I'm trying to work on myself, I don't need, do you know what I mean? That's why I don't want to share it, because I knew the minute I said something about intuitive eating, the minute I do anything food related on my channel, people are going to take it and run and start reacting to it and be like, oh, this is such intuitive eating, isn't it? Yeah, it can be. I just don't, anyway. Yeah, loyal viewers don't talk about diets, and they don't, they just watch me. There's people who've been there from square, day one. I don't want to ostracize them or prevent them from, you know what I mean? So, Wendy, you offended me with saying that those were binges, so that's why I replied to you. I didn't mean to be offensive to you. I was offended that I'm sick of people dictating what a binge is when it's my eating disorder. You know what I mean? I never say anything bad about my loyal supporters.
She goes on like this for 4 hours. You all insisted that we watch the whole daggone stream.
Yeah, I'm not going to be sharing my health. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. It just gets met with ridicule through reaction. Hi, punk rock. There's no need to react to every single thing I do. That's harassment. That's ridiculous. That's
Are you
why?
kidding me? Do y'all really consider this harassment? Is this really harassment to react to somebody's video that they put out on the internet? I mean, if you can't go in the comment section and have a conversation with these girls, and so everybody else comes to these reaction channels, I don't think this is harassment. Is it? Am I harassing her right now?
Yes, yes, yes. You are harassing her. You have a clickbait title. You say you're a supportive support group, and yet you are reacting to her in a negative way, picking on her, making fun of her, being disgusting. So yes, is my answer to you.
I don't think so. Does she not know what harassment is? That's kind of weird.
I
mean, if she really felt like she was harassed, if I felt like somebody was harassing me, really harassing me, I probably would go the other direction. Maybe if I felt like I was in danger or being harassed, I don't know, I'll probably log offline then.
No, you wouldn't. Not if it was going to make you money. Not at all. Again, she lives making money off of YouTube. She's not going anywhere because that's where her money comes from. And she makes great money out of it. Way more than you, I assume.
In the middle of a rant, super sweet voice, then back to rant, what the fuck?
Oh, you have to react to that? Or every single thing I eat, that's so detrimental to somebody trying to better themselves, I shouldn't have to get off the internet. I have a good audience who like my videos, so why should I have to get off the internet so that more negativity can exist? How about the other way around? How about YouTube does more to protect their creators who don't make videos badgering other people and harassing and bullying other people? I'm sorry, but is that not fucking backwards?
We're not allowed to have an opinion. Are we not allowed to have an opinion here, people?
An opinion or an hate train that you're doing. An opinion or an attack, which you're doing. Opinions are fine. When you attack her, that's wrong. You're doing it to make money off of her pain.
I feel like that's what it is. I don't think that it's harassment, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm being delusional.
Yes, you're definitely delusional.
Exactly, Rubber Wilbur. Nobody shames, KBD production. You know what? Some people have a different metabolism and don't gain weight the same way, okay? So just because somebody's thinner doesn't mean that they're healthier by consuming a lot more fast food than I consume. Because I don't even consume a lot compared to other mukbangers, you know? And that's because I'm just eating how much I want to eat, I think is enough. I'm not going to undereat either because then I just want to binge later, you know? Yeah, exactly, Christina. Like 6 to 8 junior bacon cheeseburgers and fries when I binge Wendy's. Exactly. So, oh yeah, when I would binge Wendy's, I would get 2 things of nuggets. Yes, Mike, I love you. 2 things of nuggets. Spicy chicken sandwich, junior bacon cheeseburger, 2 things of chili cheese nachos, baked potato. Like I would just eat like everything on the menu, like for real. So you don't know me, you don't know my disorder, you don't know what is a binge for me. So yeah.
Yeah, we're supporting Chantel.
Just because you're a viewer doesn't give you the right to speak about my disorder, Blondie Blue. It doesn't give
Chantel, when you come to your senses and you want to hear what you really need to hear, come to the support group. The videos will still be here.
you unlimited
Again, you're a disgusting disgrace. There is no supporting you. You're being cruel.
license to discuss things in my life and not be offended. I'm not allowed to be offended by somebody just because they're a viewer. You know what I mean? Like, anyways. They should not be labeling things as binge eating when they don't know what binge eating is, you know? And that's why it's such bullshit when people say, you know, people get mad at me or like Jen when a fucking bullying reaction channel gets taken down when they're like, well, we can't wait for your channel to get taken down because you're monetizing your eating disorder. No, I don't think so. I'm eating. So for YouTube to say that fat people are not allowed to eat on camera, which is we're humans, we're eating a meal, is ridiculous and discrimination. That would be taken.
She's telling me she thinks she's being discriminated against. Is she serious?
She is saying that, yeah, exactly. People are telling her that she shouldn't eat on camera. So, yeah, that is what she's thinking. And
She's sitting there telling everybody that she has an eating disorder, but you know, and it's like she's trying to cover that. Like, I have an eating disorder, but I don't show you guys that eating disorder online. When I sit down and do my mukbangs, those aren't my binges. My binges are done offline. They're not recorded, so you can't report me to YouTube or...
none of that was said. All of this is ad-lib to make your minions laugh behind their screens and feed you more super chats. Disgusting, truly.
Terms of service or whatever, but you guys are the bullies. You're right there. You're bullying, you're doing reactions. You're not supposed to do that because you're total bullies. I have an eating disorder. It's not here in this mukbang. It's what I do when I'm not on camera. So I'm totally fine. I'm not breaking the terms.
Nowhere did she say that that's what she does offline. She's talking about what she does online, and she's talking about people shouldn't criticize her eating on camera because mukbanging is a thing. That's how she started her channel. That's how she makes a hell of a lot more money than you do.
To service. And if you, YouTube, if you get me for violation.
Sorry, folks. I was trying to see if it was me or her video. So hold on. All right, folks. Sorry about that. It was an issue on my end. So if there's a little bit of repeat, I apologize for that.
Don't know what binge eating is, you know? And that's why it's such bullshit when people say, you know, people get mad at me or like Jen when a fucking bullying reaction channel gets taken down when they're like, well, we can't wait for your channel to get taken down because you're monetizing your eating disorder. No, I don't think so. I'm eating. So for YouTube to say that fat people are not allowed to eat on camera, which is we're humans, we're eating a meal, is ridiculous and discrimination. That would be taken.
She's telling me she thinks she's being discriminated against. Is she serious? She's sitting there telling everybody.
Yeah, we already talked about this.
That she has an eating disorder, but you know, and it's like she's trying to cover that. Like, I have an eating disorder, but I don't show you guys that eating disorder online. When I sit down and do my mukbangs, those aren't my binges. My binges are done offline. They're not recorded, so you can't report me to YouTube or terms of service or whatever. But you guys are the bullies. You're right there. You're bullying. You're doing reactions. You're not supposed to do that because you're total bullies. I have an eating disorder. It's not here in this mukbang. It's what I do when I'm not on camera. So I'm totally fine. I'm not breaking the terms of service. And if you, YouTube, if you get me
Carmen sound is
violation,
stupid, by the
then
way.
I'm going to sue you for discrimination.
So easily. If they allow skinny people to do it, they have to do it elsewhere, you know? I didn't say I was leaving YouTube. I said that's the only way I'm going to be on YouTube or else I'm leaving because...
Who remembers when Chantel would do her goodbye videos? we haven't had one of those in a long time. I think because she knows we know that Chantel ain't going nowhere. I'm not telling Chantel to leave, but that thing's great. Stay on YouTube, please. But
yeah, stay on YouTube so that way you can make more money off of her being a sick individual. Gross. Which, by the way, I'm just going to let you know right now, there's only going to be so many that will join your channel. You will plateau, and you will not grow to be as successful as Chantel is. I'm just saying. That's just my opinion. That's the trend that I see.
She, like, what was it, like last year? It's been a long time since she did one, but she would do like this raise right here, and then she'd be like, you know, guys, I just think it's best if I take some time off. I don't know if I'll come back in a day. I don't know if I'll come back in a month. It might be a year, but YouTube is not where I need to be right now. And I love all my loyal supporters and blah, 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 and I'll be back when I can be back. And I swear to God, I think the last one that she did, she was literally gone less than 2 hours, and she's like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm back. I'm not going to leave YouTube.
I'm not sharing my personal life anymore.
And your point, she tried to leave. She changed her mind. We're all allowed to change our minds, you idiot.
Because it makes me like insane. And just for my own sanity and my own protection. Hi, Penguin and Chef. I feel like I have to have boundaries for myself and just, it's not like a nurturing place. Like YouTube is not a nurturing place. Like,
fast food,
you know, things get used against you and it just messes with your mental health. And not everybody, I mean, some people can deal with it, but yeah, true snatch batch. I mean, I take some responsibility for like opening that up because I did share my health problems. And people, when they know you have health problems, they scrutinize and like use a magnifying glass on you. Like, you're eating too many carbs today. Better watch that fatty liver.
Now she's mocking people, and that's her loyal supporters that she's.
You don't mock people? Come on, don't sit here and tell me that you don't mock people. You of all people don't mock people? I call bullshit on that.
mocking. She's literally opened up and told her people and told her supporters that she might be a diabetic, that she's got a fatty liver, that she's got all these health problems, and then she sits down on camera and she eats this crazy amount of food or all these freaking carbs that she definitely should not be eating, because not only because of her weight, it's not just of her weight. She has serious health problems that she's talked about. Legal discrimination requires her to be in a protected class. Being fat and not giving a crap about yourself is not protected class. Sorry, Chantel. Try again. Thank you, Rad Plaid, for the super chat.
Yeah, got another super chat with an uneducated super chat saying that truly, definitely not true. She does qualify as a food addiction disability. It is a thing. Look it up.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, and then when, like, because the only people that can comment are her loyal supporters. So when she gets a comment like, Chantel, you're testing your blood sugar on your videos before you eat. Why are you eating that? You're going to get sick. You're going to get diabetes. You're going to lose a leg. You're going to go blind, this and that. She takes that as being a hate comment. So she took a loyal viewer in her eyes and she blocked them and got rid of them. Now they're a hater. It's crazy.
Her mindset is telling her that that's what it seems like to her. I don't know what's going on with her mind. I don't know what makes her think that. But I can tell you this, I'm not going to make money off of it. I'm just not. Off of her pain. I'm just not going to watch her, right? But you have to make the little money that you make.
You know, like, would you want to be, like, criticized for...
Like, when she talks about this...
Oh, my goodness.
...of the so-called haters can even criticize her anymore. So she's literally speaking about her own people over there. How does she afford all this food? She has to be knee-deep in debt. Chantel makes, I would say, a good living on YouTube.
Every single thing.
Oh, my God. You just admitted that she makes a good living on YouTube? Does that does that negate what you said about her boxes in your last video? I wonder.
And you eat, you know? Anyway.
Gluttony is not a protected class.
Yeah, exactly, Saint Death. It's disgusting. And, like, anyway. Oh, it will, Nora. Don't worry. It will.
Supposedly.
She's not claiming gluttony, stupid minions.
She only makes $1,000. Where did y'all hear that? That she only makes $1,000? Chantel, no way. Chantel makes anywhere. She get like 30K views on each video, and she does at least 5 a week. And then she's got old videos that are hitting, like her older mukbangs, like some of them are in the millions. So not only is she getting paid for the videos that she's putting out on the daily, she's getting, revenue off older videos. She makes anywhere from, I'd say 3 to 6, probably closer to 6. Yeah, she's bringing about 6K a month. I don't know where y'all got 1,000.
Yep.
She does. She absolutely makes that. I could almost guarantee my life Chantel makes right at $6,000 a month.
You know, I can't.
Yeah,
so.
she's lying.
Yeah, she's very successful in it.
Said $1,000, she's lying.
Hi, Kelly Squires. Yeah, for smoothies. Oh, there's too much fruit. Well, sorry. Fruit is good for you. Fruit. Don't even get me started on that. So, anyway.
Minimum 5K. Minimum 5K.
You're stupid, Hannah. I'm flagging your channel. You cause harm yourself eating 24/7. You're an idiot. Goodbye. I eat 24/7. See, I mean, you can, like, it's just futile.
Oh, I'm not talking about super chats. I don't think Chantel makes hardly shit on super chats. I'm talking about ad revenue. I'm not talking about super chats.
People with like one brain cell. I'm sorry, but it's true. They don't get it. They're just dumb. So this is not for those people anyway, because they don't understand it. So yeah, so that's it. Those people won't even make it to the comments. They're just in here abusing because it's a live stream. But yeah, exactly, Great Dolly. 24/7. I should be eating right now, technically, shouldn't I? I know, Whitney. People expect you to be like perfect. I don't know. It's just like,
look at the pile of boxes. Y'all really think this girl gets
$1,000?
I'm
a fatty who eats 24/7.
She's a luxurious
Oh, it's just like the mentality drives me nuts, you know. So, anyways.
Yes, Renegade. 100%.
So that's it. I mean, I'm not gonna stay on long.
She's not gonna stay on long 4 hours.
I'm just so sick of that, like, oh, look what she's eating. So much for intuitive eating. Like, you expect me to be an expert in like 3 weeks? Like, come on. Like I said, they expect all my problems with food just to dissolve and for me to be perfect. Like, I don't know why I would give them that impression, but thanks, Brenda. I love you guys too. I did see 600 Pound Life, and oh my god, I don't know if you guys saw this episode with Susanna or Suzanne. It's like the first episode of season 9. When I finished my karaoke video, I was pretty out of it, right? You saw what I had to drink and smoke. But I laid in bed and I started watching episode 1, and I was just like don't watch that after you smoked, man. Oh my god, that was so sad and just like so terrifying as to like the dangers of like problems with food and stuff, because it was
how Chantel, and I'll say it again, it's not only your weight. Obviously it has a lot to do with it, but you have all these health issues caused by your weight, and you're watching My 600 Pound Life, and the first episode was a good one. You guys, we talked about that. She loves the attention. You're probably right, Bunny, and we're just giving her more. She can sit there and watch that show and then go on to say that she can never do, you saw it here, it's just me, she can never do the 1,200 calories. So, and you see where that lifestyle is going to get you. Like all these people that are on there, they go 300, 400, and they're just going up 500, 600, and then before you know it, they can't get out of bed. And she can watch that and then still continue to do what she does.
like, oh my god. How do you know I am, Bunny? Just because I'm not doing it in the way that people, I'm not getting better in the way people
So she is trying, and one of her healing is to watch 600 Pound Life. And maybe she'll get an idea out of it. Again, do I believe it? No. But I'm not going to sit here and pick on her about it. You're a disgusting disgrace.
expect me to. It's very ignorant for somebody and presumptuous for somebody to be like that. You know? It's just like, exactly, Twister. People are afraid of a big freaking potato when they're super healthy. You know? Anyway, I don't know about right now, Jack Frost. Maybe in the future, but I'm just so stressed out right now with everything going on in my life. So, thanks, Ted. No, there's a lot of assumptions being made, not just what I show you. You know, there's a lot of assumptions. Just because you see something I eat for one meal doesn't mean, you know, you just assume that, oh, she's off her diet, she's binging when it's not even a binge or whatever. All these insane assumptions.
People don't look at what you're eating, Chantel, and assume anything. They look at your body, and they see you on video every day. And you're the one talking about your health problems and your weight problems and stuff like that. They don't assume anything. You put it right in her face.
Happen. So
she thinks she's different. She thinks
You're not even listening to what she's talking about. You're assuming.
she's different. She thinks she's better than them. She thinks she'll never be those people in my 600-pound life. Like, she's above those people, just like she thinks she's above Life by Jen.
potatoes.
No, she may not. She may. I don't know. Where's the receipt? There's my answer. If you think that that's what she is, where's the receipt that shows that she is like that? You're just assuming to make money off of her so that your minions will feed you super chats so that way you can get a few $100s for what you do towards the hate on Chantel.
Yeah, cheese and bacon and sour cream. I'm just eating when I'm hungry, honestly. And sometimes, a lot of the time, actually, it's not that good. But even eating, fuck off, man. Even
She tells somebody fuck off.
and yeah, I'm a bitch. If you don't like it, get out of here. I don't care. I want to tell someone to fuck off if they're being a jerk. So basically, if what was I gonna say? Even eating out once a day, and I haven't been doing it once a day, even that is like a big improvement. But even if I want to eat out 3 times a day, even if I have liver problems and I eat out 3 times a day, it's still not your business. If you know what I mean? If it bothers you, don't watch it. You don't have to stick around someone's channel when you don't approve of what they do and fucking try to shame them for it. You know, it's like I don't do that. If someone gets on my nerves, I have to subscribe right away. Bye. You know, so it's still not your business. You still can't shame somebody or force somebody to change their eating habits. You know, I don't know.
Do you get why this is so unhealthy? Do you understand what she's saying right now? Why this is so unhealthy for her? Because she feels like if she does weight loss, she's giving people that don't like her, we just said it probably 3 times, what they want. You're not going to shame me into losing weight. So she's got to show people that she doesn't have to do what they want her to do. And that's what she's doing right now. And that's sad. It's her life.
None of that vomit that's coming out of your mouth is anything that she said. Do you not listen? Should you slow down the video so that way your brain can articulate what she really said?
So young, man. We talked about this before. She doesn't have kids. She could be living her best life right now. And this is what she's choosing to do. Even at her weight right now, even with her health problems, if she got a hold of herself and quit being such an asshole, you know, and just took control of her life, she could still be living her best life. But no, she just wants to be hateful.
Not your body, not your business, pretty
and
much.
talk on live streams for 4 hours straight and just be miserable. Why do you want to be miserable for, dude? You're missing out. Like, you're never going to get this time back.
Why do you want to spend your 3 hours and 42 minutes to do the same thing? Why do you want to put yourself through this? It's because you have an endorphin effect in your own body. You love it. You can't get enough of it. And on top of that, you get more money off of super chats from your minions. And I don't even know how many people are watching your video because I'm not reacting to a video, so I don't know. But you're just doing the same damn thing. You are collecting money off of someone else's pain. Practice what you preach.
When we watch these videos with Chantel, when Chantel tells story times and stuff like that, when is Chantel? It's very rare that we hear a story time from Chantel when she talks about her time with BB. When she talks about, even with her time with Pete's, when she tells story times, it's like way back when she was a teenager. It's like almost that she stopped living around the age of, I don't know, 19, 20, maybe 21, and then things just started going downhill from her. It's like she's not even living anymore, man. She just wants to be miserable and hateful and run everybody off. Your turn, Chantel. Don't watch Yaba. Don't watch the reaction channel. I agree. Thank you, Payday, for super chat.
Don't watch the reaction channel. Exactly. And that's the one thing that I could say I might agree with, but it was a super chat, just so you can make money.
So anyway, well, H. White, I'm going to keep saying it because it's clearly not getting into people's heads. And you know what? It probably won't ever for a lot of people. And that's sad. I guess, like, it's just so stigmatized, you know? Like, binge eating, especially if you're overweight, it's so stigmatized. Eating disorders in general are very stigmatized. And it's just, like, there's so much shame about, like, you're already so ashamed when you have an eating disorder. So to be on a platform like this is, like, just treating fire with fire.
And you know what, Chantel? You want to talk about everybody's making stigmas or whatever about binge eating and all that. You bring all the things that people say about, somebody said that on my Twitter the other day. Chantel is every negative thing that people say about fat people. Lazy, mean, what was it? Smelly, hateful, like all those things that people say about fat people. Chantel brings that all here. She really does, man. And that's what I don't like about her, because I don't feel like I'm none of those things.
And it's just like,
You are a hateful individual. I know that. I don't know about those other things. I'm not in your apartment, not in your house. I'm not there to figure out if you stink. Your attitude stinks. Your endorphin to need money stinks. And that person on Twitter is just feeding you. So that way you can continue to do what you do. Gross.
I'd rather just, like, bottle up right now and do things on my own. So yeah, and just, like, work on it on my own. Like, I realize that some things just have to be private. I wish it wasn't that way. I wish I could just, like, turn on my camera, hi, Javonda, and just share, like, every single thing, but I just can't. It just can't be that way, you know?
Yeah, she has no shame.
Yeah, Google's
like her shitting and her farting and all that. It's everything that people say about fat people. And that's what makes me so mad, because then people look at her and they think I'm just like her. You know? People are not giving her crap because of the garbage sheets, but mostly because of the garbage she spews. At least that's what my intuition says. Thank you, Kitty, for the super chat. You know?
Yeah, that super chat that just happened and that comment that's just happened, twist that around to what that should have been commented towards you. You're being mean, you're being cruel, you're being disgusting. And you're saying that people think that you're that way because of this? Wake up. You are making money off of her pain, not having again, clickbaiting a title that says intuitive support group meeting. So you can bring more people in to continue making money, fun of her. Gross.
You know what I mean? That's the bad thing about it. Like, we're mostly fatties in here. You're out there, you're one of us, Chantel, giving all of us a bad name. That's what I'm so mad about. Okay? It ain't about what you eat. We all get together and eat some junk food and stuff. That ain't got nothing to do with it. You're out here giving all fat.
It doesn't have anything to do with it, yet that's what you pick on about every time she has a meal in front of her. You pick on her about it. You pick on her about having a McDonald's in front of her. You pick on her about having KFC in front of her. You pick on her about having Taco Bell in front of her. It is to you about that. Don't kid yourself.
People a bad name, and I'm sick of it. You hear me here for the tea? I know you're in here watching. Sam. Okay? It ain't got nothing to do with this girl's weight. She's out here giving all us fatties a bad name, running amok on the YouTubes. I don't care if she does mukbangs. Ain't what you want. You see us talking about hungry fat chick? No.
You're triggered. I love it. Just what you should do is re-listen to your own video and really take in what you're saying, because you're going back and forth. You're saying it's not about the food, it's not about this, and not about that. It is about all of that, because you make it that in every video.
Giving us a bad name, the audacity.
Friend, if you want to know about something, just Google it. So, exactly, Nora. Like, these people who, that's my problem with reaction channels. They like react to they have a problem or some.
Her problem with reaction channels is because they call her out on her bullshit. Her problem with reaction channels is that other fat motherfuckers like me, Charlie.
Problem with you laughing that you have to say my name in your own video, especially in the last one, is because you're triggered that someone is reacting to your reaction channel. Yeah. How did it feel? How does it feel that I'm doing it when you do know that I'm doing it to you? And I have no doubt that you don't watch my stuff. I have no doubt about that. But when it comes to when somebody whispers to your ear that it has happened, you are triggered by it. That's what Chantel's going through, along with her mental issues.
All my other fatty reaction channels out there, love you death, Charlie, I'm just saying. How to use you for example, too. Okay? It's because we're big people, too, and people like us. It's not because we get on here and talk negative about you. It's because we get on here and call out the bullshit that you're doing, because you're out here giving us a bad name. Chantel, we're going to need you to knock it off. Okay?
No, that is not at all what you're doing. Do you not listen to yourself? Do you black out when you react to her? Seriously, do you black out when you react to her? Because it is exactly what you're saying it's not. You are picking on her. You're being disgusting on her. You're not calling her out on anything with justifiable backup. Because I have to sit here and repeat 1,000 times it's a food addiction. And if you don't like it, watch something else. But you can't, because you're in a cycle yourself. You have to feed your channel, right? I mean, you have to feed your channel. You have to get the money so that way you can make money off of her pain. You realized this a few videos back. You thought to yourself, oh my gosh, I can make a ton more money going live against Chantel instead of just doing 40-minute videos. Oh my gosh, a light bulb moment. So you are not even listening to yourself.
Okay? And until you knock it off, I guess we're just going to keep on reacting to you. That's just how it goes.
Something to say about every
Yeah, so you can continue making money. Easy. Bank.
fucking thing I do. But then, do they not see the irony that you have such a problem with it, but you're like, that's how you're making your living? Is my content? Like, hello? Can you say, like...
We make your content watchable,
At that point,
Chantel.
it's just like, you know what I mean?
I've never heard you say thank you to me.
It's always
How
the same
many times
people.
have I
It's
got on
always-
here and said thank you, Chantel? If it wasn't for you, Chantel, I wouldn't even have a channel. I've said it. I can own that. You're right.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you just admitted that your hate towards Chantel, your fake clickbaited channel, is all about hate. And if it weren't for her, you wouldn't have a channel. I doubt that. You would just find someone else to pick on. If Chantel decided to stop tomorrow, you would go to someone else. Guaranteed. So that line of, if it weren't for her, you wouldn't have money. Yeah, you would, because you would go find some other poor soul to be a cruel idiot on.
Effing awesome. From your Canadian support, Brad. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Okay?
Another super chat.
Yeah, but I've always said thank you, Chantel, for the content. Thank you so much. If it weren't for Chantel, we wouldn't be over here having any support. We wouldn't have a support group. We wouldn't be going on a Canadian tour in 2021. But do I ever get that kind of love back? Does Chantel ever say thank you, Yaba? Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Life and Free Spirit. Thank you for all these reaction channels for keeping me afloat and everybody talking about me and everybody wanting to see what I'm doing when I'm laying on my bed. How's Ravonda? How's you? I see him. No, never. Not one thank you. She doesn't.
First of all, did you just hug that mic like it was your baby? Or I mean, I can't even articulate what I'm thinking right now, that you just got so passionate that you had to hug that mic and just caress it. That's disgusting. Yes, I have a mind that goes there because you show me that you're a gross individual, that you're just so passionate about all of that crap. And you want her to thank you for being cruel to her because you think that they also came from your channel. Listen, sweetheart, I bet she was a lot more successful before you came on. I seriously doubt that she doesn't have to thank you. I seriously believe that she made a lot more money way before you started to come along. She has no need to thank you for your idiocy and your cruelty among her.
Appreciate none of it.
Amberlynn.
Now, if all these reaction channels went away, do you think that she would still get the kind of views that she gets? I'm going to say no. Probably
I'm going to say yes because they're already there, you idiot.
not.
Me, Jen, or whatever. Always the obese women on YouTube.
We'll
You know,
have
it's
to
just such a
agree
fucked
to
up mentality,
disagree.
and it's just so wrong. You know. Anyways,
We're going to need more skinny people to kick it up in the cringe section, the cringe department. Hey, Charlie.
anyways,
Finishing up dinner.
so
Battle Fat Crime Sport Group, Canada,
I know. Yeah, I've seen some
Canadian,
of the next videos.
2021.
I've been in his dreams. Thanks, Tiffany. I'm toxic. How am I toxic? Let me know. I'd like to know.
Listen to the way you're talking to people. Could you imagine if I got on here and just started talking to y'all like that?
She's talking to her haters, you idiot. If you had haters in your chat, you should talk to them about that, like that. I bet, in fact, if you were if you were talking to your audience without reacting to somebody, you would see all the hate that comes your way, and you would react in a negative way. I guarantee it. She's talking to the idiots in her chat, not her people. Get over yourself. Stop trying to make sense out of stupid stuff.
I would expect y'all to be like, Yaba, you being a little toxic today. Can you tone it down a little bit? Don't worry about what those assholes are out there doing. They're jealous, haters, whatever. Say what you gotta say, and then move on, do your own thing. No, you're being hateful, spiteful.
Besides defending myself against haters, how am I toxic? Exactly. People just make shit up. Is that
Bingo, she just answered it for you, Yaba.
gaslighting, or just people just make shit up to fit their narrative? They cause this like false outrage. How am I toxic? I do my fucking videos. I don't talk about anybody. If you bring up things from the past, like, oh yeah, haters are not toxic though, right? Exactly. People are so ridiculous. Yeah, sticking up for yourself is toxic,
I
right?
believe that.
That's what they do. They push you, and then when they want a reaction, and then when you give it, they turn it around on you. You know, like people can't friggin' take it. Look at what's her face, that life of a whatever, no life of a free spirit. Went ape shit. Can't handle whenever I say something about her, but she can talk all day about me on Twitter or whatever.
Okay.
You know.
I've seen this clip on Twitter. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. People can agree with it. They can disagree with it. You can have your opinions, whatever. It's free world, whatever. Okay? Listen, we as reaction channels do give and dish out a lot of shit, okay? So I
Yeah, and you shouldn't.
do agree. Like when they clap back, when Chantel's calling me, what was it, that name? The dude from the Simpsons or whatever, and this and that with the hair. Fine, whatever. I didn't like it too much when she talked about my parenting. I felt like it was crossing the line, you know, whatever. So when they
You cross the line all the time. All the time. And you want to complain? Here we go.
give it back, we gotta take it. Like there was, what did Amber do the other day to Charlie? She said she did some kind of clap back. I can't remember what, but Amber had posted something. You know, I didn't say nothing because I mean we dished it out. We gotta take it. Charlie even said she shouldn't have deleted it. What I don't agree with, okay? You're not gonna tell
Here
me
we go.
that was not a racial comment, okay? That is what you call gaslighting. When you say something to a black woman and you say that they're going ape shit, I don't care, man. I don't agree with that. You can have your opinion and I can have mine. It was racially charged, okay? That's my opinion about it. She could have said all this stuff about Callie without saying ape shit. You know what I mean? And then when people say that, she's going to say, oh, now I'm a racist, and now you're labeling me a racist. What you said was racist. You can't.
I'm going to be called out on this, I'm sure. But if I just randomly say ape shit, you're going ape shit right now. Am I to say that I'm a racist if you happen to be black? No. When you go off on like this, you're going off like ape shit. Nothing wrong with me saying that. Nothing wrong with her saying that. You're pissed because the person that did it happened to be black? Try the N-word. That's racially charged. Not ape shit. Just my opinion.
Can't deny that. You can even see it when she said it and how she said it. Okay? And you're not allowed to defend that. Should she be able to drag us? Yes. 100%, absolutely. When they come back at us, we gotta take it. But when you cross because when you say stuff like that about a black woman, you're not no longer are you talking about Callie. You're talking about every black woman. Okay. Now, if you would have just
Really?
specifically said something about Callie,
I don't think so.
it's fine. But when you bring color into it, and you're gonna say, oh, because I said
I don't personally believe it, but anyway.
ape shit, that's racist. Yes. People have been known to call black people apes. That's what it is. So when you say that a black woman's going ape shit, you're no longer talking about Callie. You're talking about all black people, and that's just what it is. Are they able to clap back? Yes. But when you cross that line, that's a whole different story.
You are triggered here. Again, we can agree to disagree, and everyone in my chat can also agree to disagree. It's easy to pick on someone because you think that they're being racially charged because Charlie, if that's the person she's talking about, happens to be black. But the normal words that usually come out of people's mouths are ape shit. You're going ape shit on me. That's a common word. Now, she said, you're going ape shit on me, you in. That's a different story. Again, my opinion.
Yeah, why is that, Jimmy James? Why is that? We deserve that, right?
And she's done it more than once. And that's the thing. Chantel's even apologized for it. So she knows that she does it, and she continues to do it. Period.
I don't think so.
Maybe that's true. Where's the receipt?
But in no means am I saying that these people can't say stuff back to us. Because we push them, push back, say what you want. But you cannot be racist when you do it, man.
Get the fuck out of here, Jimmy James.
You're really triggered here. Stop. Relax. Take a breath.
Go twiddle your thumbs. Go do something else. They are trash. Trash people. She doesn't get to me. She has, what, like, hardly any subscribers? Anyways.
What do you mean she doesn't get to you? She's talking about Callie. She hardly has any subscribers. I thought that shit didn't matter. And if she wasn't getting to you, then you wouldn't be making the comment that you just made.
Doesn't matter. It's just that people are just,
And that is why people make videos on you, Chantel. Because it's like, wow, I can't believe that shit just came out of her mouth.
Yeah, Mike is awesome.
You could have said, fuck Callie, her videos suck. I think your videos are crap. Blah, 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 blah. Say whatever you want. But Meg took it to a whole nother level. In a vacuum, that ape shit comment may have not have been construed as racist, but Chantel has a history of saying racist comments. So, yes, absolutely.
Where's the receipt? There might be one, but where is it? Show your new people that joined you today that receipt.
Thank you, Tyler, for the super chat.
Get the
Oh, yeah, another super chat.
F out. The psychologist girl. They're so, like, do they not see how ridiculous they are, honestly? Hi. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't know me. You don't know my problems. You don't know, like, my specific eating
And that does not mean I'm saying that Callie's videos suck or anything. I'm just trying to make a point. Chantel could have said other shit, but going there was a whole nother level.
disorder. You don't know anything about it. So to say, oh, but you're binging. Like, just if you don't like what my videos, just leave. Honestly, why do you have to make, like, a huge controversy about it? You know? Like, why is it that I'm toxic when it's people who...
Y'all do realize, like, the videos and everything that, like, drama channels make videos on when they make them on Jeffree Star, when they make them on Shane Dawson. You think those people who watch Shane Dawson like Shane Dawson? Or do you think those videos when they make talking about Jeffree that they like Jeffree? That's usually what happens. People usually find people that are messed up on YouTube and make videos about them. That's what they do. They're not out here making videos on people they like. How many videos do we see going around on YouTube? People making videos on people they like, reporting the good stuff. It don't happen. Chantel intuitively ate a whole bag of Doritos last night. Isn't all eating intuitive? LOL. Thank you for the super chat.
The reaction to us being on here is toxic. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get that.
Then everybody making videos on anybody, reporting anything other than positivity, you're not supposed to be on YouTube. Ugh, whatever. She's so entitled. Yeah, and that's the weird thing. Juan Hose, Callie is so nice to her. That is weird that she even says that. I've watched Callie's videos. Callie is one of the ones that will take and put Chantel up and give her props where props is due. So for me to see her going after Callie is kind of weird because, you know, like me and Charlie, I can understand because we're the motherfuckers on the YouTube reaction side, okay? But when you go after Callie, I'm kind of like, that's kind of weird because she's the nicer one. And that's who you want to go after.
She might be having a mental problem. She might be having, I mean, come on. We already saw a witness to her yelling at someone in her chat because they said something about her food. Instead of owning it, her brain says, you're being negative, get out of here.
I don't care if I have feeders for fans. Why do people use that in a derogatory term? Like I give a shit what somebody halfway across the world is jerking off to. Do I care? No.
Wow,
People are so ridiculous. Feederism. Eating a meal just because you're fat is feederism. Again, Google's your friend. Oh, right, I'm a bigot. Yeah, okay.
Callie
See, people just
never
make up
liked
shit.
her.
They're just stupid and make up shit. Like, oh my god. Anyways, it's not even worth entertaining that. I didn't want to talk about that shit. I don't care about that. What people think of me that way, you can comment what you want. You can think I'm racist, blah, 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 blah. What I'm talking about is...
I agree, Charlie. Yours props
because some of you need a
for
lesson, okay? Exactly. Fat people are allowed to be bad at... Exactly. I'm sorry, but... So... Cam, I don't know. I think no. It's not. You know what? I'm not here to educate people. I don't exist
Actually,
with my
just
problems,
the
my eating disorder,
commandments
to
of
tolerate
intuitively
ignorance.
eating.
I don't have to do that. That's not my job. That's not why I exist. People can educate themselves. Otherwise, I'm just keep your toxicity off of my channel, and maybe it wouldn't be so toxic around here. Okay? I've never done anything except for defend myself against people, and it's just futile. It really is. You know, the more I do it, the more I see it, and that's what people want. They want drama. People want blood. People like it. There's actually, I was reading an article. People get high off of hate. You know, it's actually a real thing. Like, so it's never gonna go away, but it's gonna go away from my channel for sure.
Well, she just gave an example of why she might have deleted her channel or deleted some of her videos. You couldn't wait to find out. You had to react first.
Oh god, you're so stupid. Some people are just
Depressed
stupid.
so bad.
That goes to show you their
A
intelligence.
woman of
Calling someone shitty,
55
real
years.
intelligent. Like
Thank you,
honestly,
Wonder Woman, for
like you know, the whole lot at that forum is a bunch of autistic fat shaming, fat shaming, doxing, lower than nothing pieces of trash. So I'm not surprised. They don't bother me. They're just stupid.
Oh, is she talking about the farms? She's bothered. I mean, you're the one that keeps providing them with this content. They report what. You can't even be mad. I've made my debut on the farms more than once. You can't even be mad at it. They report exactly what you put out. You know what I'm saying?
No, they put out negativity. They put out gross, disgusting videos like you're doing to make money off of her. Gross. That's not at all what that the farm is doing. That's not at all what you're doing.
That's the thing. Like, if you put it out, you got to be able to take it, Chantel. And that's what the farms do. They report what you're putting out. You give them plenty to talk about, girl. Plenty.
So what can I say? At least I'm not like that, right? I said this forum shames autistic people, not me. They hate autistic people and they make fun of them. That's what they do, not me. Okay. Kate, do you have ears? I just said a forum is dedicated to. Never mind. People do not listen.
Listen how mad she is.
Jesus. Mod just block everybody who's stupid. Okay. Any stupid people? Blocked.
Wow.
Don't you have better things to do, Rosie? You're
You're
here.
mods then.
Right? What are you doing important with your life right now that you're here asking
They
if I have
talk
a
about
life?
everybody.
Okay? No, I don't. It's
Everybody.
COVID. What the fuck do you want me to do? You want me to go make a snowman right now? Do you want me to plan a trip to Fiji? What? I would never shame autistic people. I have close people in my life that are autistic. That web forum.
She is going to say Pete's. She is going to just flat out say that Pete's is autistic. You hear that, right?
That comes in here.
What?
That dedicates their whole life to making fun of people, shame autistic people, cause people to kill themselves,
Oh, come on, Chantel.
are disgusting, are the lowest of the low people, and they pleasure in that. Yes, autistic shamers, that's right. So, that's that. It is really good, Messy Jessie. It is really good. That's one of my favorite ones. Hi, Bay Nation!
This is not what Unbothered looks
Yeah.
like. Not at all.
My true supporters know who I am. Everyone else is just trying to ruin my life by making up shit, and it's just not gonna work, because I don't care. Like, make up what you
How's
want.
that gonna ruin your
No one's
life?
ever approached me important and said, have you done this? Because they know what I'm like. So those are the only opinions that matter, you know? Like, you can keep trying to make up your bullshit, whatever,
Shame.
but, you know, keep talking to yourself. Just like everyone on Twitter, they're talking to themselves. I never see what they say. I don't care, honestly. Vanilla Cherry. Oh, sparkling
She
water?
doesn't
Really?
care about Twitter. She doesn't care about the farm. She doesn't care about the reaction channel. She doesn't watch any of the reaction channels. She doesn't read the farm. She doesn't know anything that's going on about Twitter. But she knows it all. So if you're not looking at, if you're not,
I'll make a comment on that. That is a very famous statement that I could possibly agree with you on here. But when she says that she doesn't watch it all, but she knows it all, your community, our community, says that does the same damn thing. They know all that comes to them, but they don't watch them. Now, how's that possible, right? Because her minions, your minions, feed you information so that way it still gets to your ears. So maybe she doesn't watch it all, but she does know it all because her people share with her the hate, and she chooses to react to it or she doesn't.
looking at the Twitter, and if you're not looking at the farms, and you're not watching the reaction channels, who's reporting back to you with all this negativity that got you in such an uproar, Chantel?
The same thing I just gave an example for. Your famous people that you hang in chats with, they say the same thing. I don't watch their channel, but I heard about it. How did you hear about it? Because your minions gave it to you. Same thing could happen to her. Her people probably gave her the information.
How come it is that Amber, the woman that you prop up on your pedestal, who's supposed to be like your YouTube mentor or whatever, how come it is that she gets 10 times the amount of hate you get? Does she have a bigger form than Amber than fucking Chantel? Whatever. She does, doesn't she? All over Twitter, all over Facebook, all over everywhere. How come she can be really unbothered and go off and live her best life with Becky and not even mention it? But you literally get like a third of what she gets, and this is what you do. You are killing your own channel. You were not unbothered, like Charlie just said.
I gotta try that.
And if she is, so what? When her channel dies, and it won't, if she dies and she won't, you'll just move on to that person that is her idol right now. Just start picking on her. You did, in fact, in the last video that I did on you. You just can't help yourself.
Thank you, Nora.
Yeah, she has all the info.
Anyways,
She's got accounts on all of them.
Thanks, Bay Nation. I love you guys. So,
refreshes
yeah, I'm just here to like
her
entertain you
every
guys. I just
5
want to,
minutes.
you
Oh,
know,
boy.
keep my personal life to myself because I think that's probably the best thing. I know a lot of people have said that
You
I
said
should do
that
that,
a
and
million
yes, I should.
times.
I should have listened to that. You know, I think I shot myself in the foot with my channel growth because of how much I go back and
I
forth.
just
You know
said
what?
that.
That's,
See, look at that. I just said that.
I don't do that for fucking pleasure. I do that. That's my life. That's actual shit I'm going through. I'm not doing it to troll people. I'm not doing it with your thoughts or feelings in mind at all when I do something. I just do what I do, you know? So it's like, yeah, I know a lot of you people would like to hear about my health and stuff, but for now, especially while I'm in the beginning and I'm coping with things, and I just think that so many people are like just conditioned to in the diet mentality. So like, exactly, Nita, there's always going to get something. There's always going to be people who do that. I know. So
You know what? I used to say that it was
that's
like,
great, YouTube reject. I'm glad.
it was sad that I felt like Chantel didn't have any friends to talk to about this. Like, this is a conversation she should be having with Pete's, Rena, whatever her name is. But I feel like all her friends, Pete's is busy working. He ain't got time for this crap. And all the other friends that she has, she done ran off. Because this is how she probably talks to her friends. If she sat down and told all her friends this,
Again, do I have to remind the people in the back that you are saying that she's saying this to her people? No. She's saying all the mean things to the mean people that are in her chat. And
they were like, well, girl, you know, you're talking about intuitive eating and you're doing all this other opposite crap on YouTube. What do you expect? She's like, you're a hater. You blocked, you know? She does what she's doing to us. She does it to her
it's her mental state right now. She can't help it.
real people in her real life. So not only does she shoot herself in the foot about her channel growth, she also does that shit with the people in her real life. So she's got nobody. That's why you see her raging out 4 hours in the middle of the freaking night. And you know why she went off last night? Because her phone went dead. Ain't because she was ready to shut up. Because her daggone phone died.
I'm glad because
She ain't got a phone to pick up and call nobody no more. Nobody to talk to.
yeah, in due time I'll talk about it. And
You're gross.
like I said, I take responsibility for.
If you don't talk about what's going on in your personal life, Chantel, and you to continue to do these live streams, because she's been up in the ante on these live streams, what are you going to talk about? It's when we see Chantel and the live streams are really boring, and it's literally she can talk all day about food, but eventually That's really going to run everybody off. Right now, she's holding 1,000 people in her stream because they're just waiting to see for this. This is why when she has those boring streams of her laying in bed, hey Joe, blah, 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 you know, that's
Gross.
why she can hold those kind of numbers, because people are waiting on this. But when she doesn't rage out and doesn't do that, and she keeps on talking about the food all day and everything, and she's not talking about her personal life, that's eventually going to die off. Then what are you going to talk about, Chantel? What are you going to talk about? Since you don't talk about other people, nothing else going on the YouTube, just your cats and food, you ain't going to be able to hold that very long.
Because I can't control how people think either.
You want to believe that she won't be able to hold on that. Are you pissed that she makes, according to your own words, $5,000 to $6,000 a month? Are you pissed about that when you probably make, I don't even know, less than 1,000? I'm sure.
Either, right? So it's like, you gotta think there's like thousands of people who watch my videos, and so many of them are never gonna understand me or understand what I'm going through or whatever. And I can't change that. And when I get frustrated and upset, it only hurts me. So I'm fully aware of those things. And yeah, like I am beat for my own mental health. Like I can't share these personal things because they get used against me all the time. And I don't like seeing these things that are so personal and make me vulnerable just picked apart, twisted, trivialized by other reaction channels. Like I don't want to see that, you know? So, I don't know. Everything, I don't know, just whatever, you know?
Here's the thing about Chantel. Chantel could kill off reaction channels by just being a good person. By taking the trolling aspect, which I think is trolling, but I might be wrong, and that just really might just be how she is.
No, not at all true. There has been plenty of times where you've done a video solely based on her eating, solely based on where she went to go eat, solely based on the amount of food that's in front of her, with no talk about her attitude. So wrong again. You're here to make money off of her pain, no matter what form she's in the moment.
She really could. She can make everybody else look like the bad guy. But the thing is about the reaction channels is that Chantel is everything that we say she is. All the shit that you hear people say is true. It's 100% true. And I'm not just saying that because I'm part of it, okay? Part of the problem, part of whatever. Everything that people say about her that you hear is the truth. And that's why she definitely, that's why I like most of them, you know? Amberlynn can't be bothered, man. She really just don't give a shit. She literally just in it to collect her paycheck and live her life, you know? But Chantel hates that people speak the truth on her. She literally cannot handle it.
And she has a food addiction. She has a mental condition that bothers her. Let's not forget that her friend that you're talking about, she literally got bonkered because she couldn't understand the hate. She didn't understand it. She was just getting online, doing her best, and she got so triggered that she had many thumbs down. Many. And she's not in a mental headspace that Chantel is in. Maybe she's doing it because she does have a supporting girlfriend, wife, or whatever that girl is, right? So maybe the leg up that girl has is she has someone that is right there in front of her loving her. Where Chantel just has a roommate. We can debate that all day long, all you want. But that's all he is. She is messed up, and you're sitting here picking her apart with your clickbait channel.
A bento box? Where? No, those are canisters.
When she first started to blow up, even though she's not very big, like Chantel's got 80,000 subs. Yeah, she's a bigger channel. That means absolutely nothing. If you're not pulling in good numbers, I mean, she gets 20, 30,000 views on a video, which is okay. But when she's a bigger channel like that, not really. She should be getting more views. Okay, don't get me off track here. I don't remember what the hell I was saying. What was it? Not important, I guess. Continue.
Coffee and stuff.
Yeah, you easily forget. But again, you just got done saying that she makes about $6,000 a month. And that's pretty good. Who cares about the views that she pulls in? Maybe that's where she's comfortable at. Maybe. And she did try to change up her channel. She did try to make cute editing skills, which you have yet to do. You're gross. Disgusting.
People are just...
She's mad she can't control the narrative. Yeah, like back in the day when she when she first started to kind of like get more interest and reaction channels started like to react to her, she literally lost her shit all the time. And the real Chantel, like that fake shit that y'all see that ain't caught on yet, Sam, you ain't caught on yet? That fake ass, hi everybody, that bullshit ain't the real Chantel. This what you're watching right here, with or without reaction channels. This is how Chantel really is. She's hateful, she's spiteful, she's miserable.
Yeah.
No, you're being all of that. You're being disgusting. You're triggering me right now. She is reacting because she's live to the hate comments. Yeah, she can't look past it. She can't look away. She has to react to it because her mental state is gone, maybe. She just can't handle it. And it's a condition that we all deal with. And you're trying to compare? Gross.
Yeah, you share something and then they use it against you. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, you're not blocking any post.
There's been lots of speculation of things going on in Chantel's life to bring her to why we're at this rage. Right now, I think we're just having this rage over the Life with Jen comment thing.
Who knows where her rage is coming from, but she's only reacting negatively to her people that are being, to the people in her chat that are being cruel to her. And you are still head on endorphin to believe that she is really like this to all. Bull. I call crap on that.
I block everyone who doesn't agree with me. I block negative people because I'm not interested in a discussion or a debate with regards to what I'm doing or my health. Like I said, it's triggering and it makes me rethink of what I'm doing, like with my professionals, like with my therapist and stuff like that. It makes you feel like you know, like you're being scolded, and it's the exact opposite of what I'm trying to achieve. So I mean, I just don't think that it's yeah, it's not that people don't have to agree with me, but you know what? Like, save your comment and go somewhere else if you don't.
All right, folks, we're going to end it there. I might do a part 2 for next Saturday, or I might just do another reaction to another video, but I figured doing half of her nonsense is enough for one day. She chose to do a 3 hour and 42 minutes and divide that by 2. That's about 111 minutes, which, you know, you do the math. So we did about half, and I want to say thank you for sticking in there with me. Thank you for your support. And if you were in here to troll, I took care of that because I'm sitting there watching and taking care of your nonsense. If you are there and you stayed there and you communicated with me, great. If you didn't but you still watched, I understand you don't want to comment because you don't want to cause riffles with the places that you hang out. That's okay. That's fine. I'm here to just react to hateful, incredibly disgusting type people. And I do hope that Yaba will change someday. Just like she hopes, not really, that Chantel will change someday or get better someday. Yaba in no way, shape, or form is a support group channel for her hate against Yaba. Against Chantel. She's disgusting, she's deplorable, and that's all there is to it. I know there's always hope for anyone to stop what they're doing, to stop being cruel, to stop being mean. But she's choosing not to. And I'm going to point it out. So this video was enough. If she does another video before next Saturday, I'll be reacting to it. If she doesn't, I will be finishing this one off. I'm going on a rant, and I'm trying to say goodbye. Anyway, thank you for staying, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Talk to y'all later. Bye now.